You think it's funny to take screenshots of people's NFTs, huh?
Damn, Daniel. What's with NFTs? You can just print out a picture. There's no way that's worth this much. The art is so bad. The art is bad. Art should be democratic. Everybody should be able to make art. Any goober with MS Paint is going to be able to upload their art. You're right. Have fun being broke forever! All this hater stuff will prevent you from making money.
It probably won't prevent you from making money, and you're going to make a lot. And without further ado, from Wilton, Connecticut, weighing in at a whopping 201 pounds, light heavyweight.
I've been on Twitter. I've been going as hard as I
you
can.
possibly can.
Yeah, without being too desperate, trying to get one of these people to nut up. And by one of these people, I mean someone that's weaker than me and way less experienced.
Everybody you're hitting up is 130.
Yeah.
You should.
Why are you scared, Bruno Mars?
Eminem, why don't you fight me?
But I'm trying to decide if I should go deep on some boogers right now, or I'm gonna regret that.
Get the boogers out?
Boogers.
Yeah.
I want to get him out, but people are gonna. Sam's picking his nose for 10 minutes.
And his middle finger is the best way to do it. And I'll be honest, that maneuver is always regarded to blow it in your hand and then lick the palm. If you're that much of a psycho.
You have a wide, diverse crypto portfolio. You sent me the screenshots last night. I was laughing. There's things I've never heard of that.
No?
I don't know what half those things are.
Quant is what's quant? People are pretty excited about it. Is this a thing about cryptocurrency that there's really no projects? It's just basic IP, one head IP, and lots of money raising.
Most of it is people finding, with varying degrees of plausibility, ways of concocting things that sound like businesses and companies. Implementation
of blockchain technology with their name on it.
So those are just like those are buzzwords, and the more sort of complex and sophisticated you are with your buzzwords, the more legit you can make your project seem, and the more like of a brainier crowd of people you can attract.
It's the same thing regurgitated, right? And that's what I'm starting to figure out. Like
mostly,
late.
yeah.
I'm late in the game to kind of like, just
different phases.
80 billion like valuation, no projects. How the f does that happen?
There's a lot of game theoretic stuff and things that are not related to computer code and are not related to science that are reasons why Bitcoin is inevitable and why clones of it, they're not even in the same category. Even though Litecoin is something that does almost exactly the same thing as Bitcoin, it's just you mine it on GPUs. Even if you change the code of Litecoin to make it exactly the same as Bitcoin, even Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV, they're immediately in separate categories. Then the category is not Bitcoin.
But why? It'd be the equivalent of a guy saying, I can make McDonald's hamburgers.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you can? All you got to do now is open up 30,000 locations. That's all you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the secret recipe for Kentucky Fried Chicken. All you got to do now, dude, is make people love it and then have a 50-year icon.
All it takes is billions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of people, and decades.
That's it.
There you go.
There you go, bro. Chino.
Yeah. And there's this thing like people online arguing with exactly what the words say.
Yes.
And that's the thing with the NFTs. I'm an NFT hater. The art is bad. The art is so bad. The art is bad. And I'm not talking about CryptoPunks. CryptoPunks, they're the pixelated. You've seen them?
Yeah, they sold for the most.
Like CryptoPunks, that's bad art. But CryptoPunk, like to me, I'm not a CryptoPunks hater. I get it. Like it's
the one. It's the first one. They had a presence.
There's a way of doing something. And it's very difficult to do, and everybody tries to do this because it's easier than making something good. But making something bad that's aesthetic, and that is like it belongs there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like CryptoPunks, they're shit. That's just some pixel shit, but you can't argue with the CryptoPunks. It's like certain types of pop music or something. Like I wouldn't listen to it, but you can't. Bees or bears, baby. The NFT is the exact same thing as real art. It's artistic provenance. That's all it is.
Isn't that a big bind right there, though? Like artistic provenance, like that's like noise music guys, and that's like kids you went to RISD with. That are like,
you know what I mean by provenance?
We've sold at
no, just authenticity. It's just that it's by the artist.
Oh,
that's all I mean by that. So a Banksy, okay?
Yeah.
You can go on Google image search. You can print out a picture of a Banksy print or a Shepard Fairey print or whatever. You can take that to FedEx office and print it out and you put it on your wall. You don't have a Banksy, and you have not created value. You have nothing. You have done the same thing that people criticize the NFT people for doing. The NFT, all the NFT is the stamp of approval from the artist that this is the real legit version.
Okay.
And in that sense, it's the exact same as the traditional art world. Does that make sense?
It's exactly the same. Yeah.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah, no, I get that.
That's my point.
But the creator count, right? Like I'm not necessarily talking about the seal of approval directly like this way. I'm talking about like the width of.
I mean, how many there are?
It's just Yeah,
no, that's terrible.
And that's gonna like dilute. It's like anything.
The space is terrible and it's flooded, and the people complain about the Ethereum price being too high, and they want to be able to mint. I want to mint my art for 12 cents on Solana, and it's like people don't understand like how. If there is a sea change and there's a huge switch over to Solana, it's going to. I mean, it's not. I don't know. I don't think it's going to irrevocably kill the space, but it's going to suck out so much prestige and exclusivity because any goober with MS Paint is going to be able to upload their art, which is not what you want.
Well, I mean, I think the people that can actually do it. I mean, I'm not a full retard. I'm half, but I went. I looked into OpenSea and minting and stuff like that. Your average person is just going to give up immediately.
What, with how difficult it is?
Yeah.
So this is generative art, and I think what might have happened here is we want everybody to be able to make art. I think they kind of flooded it. People who are lamenting the high minting fees on Ethereum need to think about is the fact that if you can mint NFTs for 12 cents, it's going to be closer to deviant art than it is to a New York City or Los Angeles gallery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you were going to make an art piece on Ethereum, it costs like $300 or $400 right now to mint one of these things.
Uh-huh.
So the price of entry is $300 or $400.
Gotcha.
So there's at least that level of like, does the person making it care enough to spend $300 or $400? If you're in this NFT space and you want this thing to succeed, you want this to be like a thing that goes into the future, you have to avoid that coffee shop like the plague. And I don't mean avoid CryptoPunks. I mean the mentality of art should be democratic. Everybody should be able to make art and just get the art out there. The art is the most important thing. 4-inch painting, coffee shop, $20. Get it out of there. Distance yourself from that.
I sell these. It helps me pay for my enemas.
Mm-hmm.
I sell a few paintings a week at a couple of coffee shops around town, and it pays for my warm wool socks.
So the CryptoPunks. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the neon, the 3D, all the stuff that people think is cool. It's just so bad. I'm an NFT hater. Hate them. You go in the Twitter Spaces, and they're like, "Oh, I just love it. I was at NFT. We were at the party, and just the vibes were cool. Everybody's vibing. Everybody's so supportive." And people in the space, they're so hungry. They're so hungry to make money and to sell their shit that they like you show them something, they don't even look at it, and they go, "Oh, that's dope."
Oh yeah,
like it's like being in LA. Oh, that's so dope. Yo, I love that, bro. That's killer.
Ah, nice pizza slice.
Dude, oh, that's cool. Oh, you guys make comedy? You have $1 million stream? Oh, YouTube videos? That's dope. That's banging. That's fire. You guys are fire.
Yo, Jews rock.
That's what this community's like. NFTs. It is art. We were talking about people taking it literally.
Yeah.
And people are saying, what's with NFTs? You can just print out a picture. You can just save a JPEG. You're right. Have fun not making $1 million. You're right. Have fun being right and broke. Have fun being right and broke. Have fun. You're right. You have the most right mind. Smartest boy in the room. Have fun being broke forever. Anyway, I do want to add a disclaimer that all this hater stuff will prevent you from making money.
It probably won't prevent you from making money, and you're going to make a lot.
Turn off your discerning taste. Turn off your logic. Anything that tells there's no way that's worth this much. Turn that off. If you're in the NFT space, you want to collect NFTs, you want to make money doing that, there's a ton of money to be made. You're not going to make it if you're going, no way is that worth a picture worth 50,000? There's no way. Turn that off. That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Amara's law is that technology is overestimated in the short term and underestimated in the long term. So when a technology comes out and it's brand new.
Say that again.
Technology is overestimated in the short term, underestimated in the long term.
Ah, yes.
So when it first comes out, there's all this hype. But people think it's going to be toast your bread. It's going to suck your. It's going to do all these things, and they underestimate the real effect that it's going to have long term.
Like coupe SUVs.
Exactly, like coupe SUVs.
Coupe SUVs were something that people were like, no one's ever going to want that. Look at Acura making the ZDX.
Hype. Negativity.
Bring
then
it down,
change the
and
world.
then all of a sudden,
Everybody's driving a coupe SUV.
I need that. Yo, in Dominican Republic, those are police cars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Did you just say that? You expect me to believe that the Dominican Republic has Mercedes-Benz GLE coupe police cars? What the fuck is it with you Dominican guys selling Dominican Republic so hard? You guys are great salesmen. God damn it. Why don't they hire all you motherfuckers for the Board of Tourism? You guys are making this place sound like a hood wonderland.